After rounds of talks with various actors from South Sudan government and representatives from the embassy of Somalia, Uganda and Kenya, the drivers finally agreed to resume their operation in South Sudan.
We requested that the leaders of East African states, ambassadors, head of security organs, to take part in resolving this insecurity disturbance.
The delegation of South Sudan's government arrived at the Lagoon to urge the drivers with a pledge to create a conducive environment for the truck drivers as they tracked the highways in South Sudan.
We have also resolved, we will stop illegal collection of tariff and harassment. This is something falling within our limit because sometimes the drivers who are flying on the highway between Juba-Nimule, they are being harassed by some soldiers. And it is a well-known fact that everybody in South Sudan actually is armed. So it could not be a soldier, even himself. Somebody would just emerge from the village, he stand along the highway, and he put a rope and claim to be anybody. But we are going to address that. It is within our competence that we are going to address it.
The issue that triggered the halt of operation, according to the Chief of Defense Force, will be looked upon by South Sudan's government.
When we want to talk about permanently security, there is nowhere in the world any country can promise permanent security on the road of one's society. In America, these issues are happening. In Uganda, they are wrong criminals. In Kenya, they are wrong criminals. In South Sudan, they are wrong criminals. For example, in Uganda, you cannot deploy each and every soldier of UPDF under each and every treaty. And the same thing, the government of South Sudan cannot do that.
If these truck drivers are given assurance, it's not the first time they are going to South Sudan, and it is not the first time the people from South Sudan come to Uganda and move into the entire Eastern African region.
The arrival of the high-profile delegation to the negotiations, according to the IGP, was a sign to ensure that the drivers resume their activities as soon as possible.
I would like to tell you that in the commitments, we are not here to sign an agreement with drivers, like if we are here to sign an agreement with you people in terms of security. It is our constitutional mandate without even signing an agreement with you. We have signed the commitment with the government, assigning us to protect the lives of the people and their properties. Is enough. This one, we are accountable to our government to make sure that we see the territory of the Republic of South Sudan is to make sure that it is safe and secure with these properties or our properties.
Instead of looking for alternatives, such as revisiting some of the robust structures that we have with Sudan, that we have with Ethiopia, that will be able to provide alternative routes to our people, we still turn towards our brothers and sisters in Uganda. I just want to pass this message of condolences to all the comrades who lost their lives, to their families. As I mentioned earlier on, not only the Ugandans or Kenyans, but also the South Sudanese, we bear the pain together.
The driver's reaction towards the incident that occurred last week was already sparking increase of prices of commodities in the market across the country that the government saw as catastrophic in shape. James Rossi, SSB.